Good morning, church. Just want to share a few thoughts from Hebrews, which is where we are in our daily reading plan as a church. Hebrews chapter 10 at the moment. And as you'll have been reading, it's a book that's mainly about Jesus. It's a book that really just focuses on who he is, his supremacy, and what he's done for us, his work on the cross. And it was written to believers who at the time were going through some real tough stuff, through persecution. They were discouraged, they were possibly wavering in their faith, and they really needed this reminder of Jesus, of who he was and what he's done for us. And the writer keeps reminding the reader of these things, of what Jesus has done. The verse that stuck out to me initially in chapter 10 is a verse that's come up a lot over the past year, especially with us not being able to meet together as Christians. Verse 24 and 25, well-known verses, often quoted. It says, "Let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near." Those verses which are just really practical verses to encourage one another, stir each other up to do good and to love and meet together. I've heard that some of you are not meeting together, the writer says, but you need to meet together to encourage one another. Really applicable, practical, good advice. But I just noticed now that those verses are actually immediately preceded by something even more important, and it's the encouragement for us personally to draw close to Jesus because of what he's done for us. Chapter 10, prior to this little portion here, is all about Jesus' sacrifice, as the book of Hebrews is largely. But it's that famous passage how Jesus died once and for all. The Old Testament sacrificial system relied on priests and people giving sacrifices and this always making atonement for sins, and it was a repeated thing. Whereas Jesus, when he died on the cross, he died once and for all. And the writer of Hebrews is encouraging those who are reading, and I believe us now, to remember this and to hold it really close and at the forefront of our hearts and minds, that Jesus died for us and that his work was complete and was enough. And there's an encouragement here in verses 19 to 23. Before these verses to encourage one another, there's an encouragement for us personally to come to Jesus, and because we have confidence in what he's done for us. "Therefore, brothers, since we have confidence to enter the holy place by the blood of Jesus," in verse 19, "by the new and living way that he opened for us through the curtain, that is, through his flesh. And since we have a great high priest over the house of God, let us draw near with a true heart in full assurance of faith, with our hearts sprinkled clean from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with water, pure water. Let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering, for he who promised is faithful." Just reminded of what Jesus did for us and how he has opened a way for us through the curtain, that is, through his flesh. We have access now to God because of Jesus' sacrifice. And the encouragement is really clear. Let us draw near with a true heart in full assurance of faith. We can come boldly to Jesus each and every day because of what he's done for us. We have kind of confidence to enter the holy place because of the blood of Jesus. And this is a theme throughout the book of Hebrews, reminding us to come boldly to Jesus. Again, this was written to people wavering in the faith, who are discouraged, who are persecuted. And it's a reminder, actually, we need to come to Jesus daily. And we can, confidently, because of what he's done for us. Dave shared similarly, back in Hebrews chapter 4, at the end of that chapter, there's pretty much the same encouragement. We can boldly now come to the throne of grace because of what Jesus has done for us. And similarly here, we can boldly come to Jesus because of what he's done for us. And notice again that this thing preceded that encouragement to stir one another to love and good works. Those things are good. Meeting together is good. Encouraging one another is good. But these things are preceded by us coming to Jesus. And that encouragement to draw near to him. I hope that's encouraging. I love the book of Hebrews. I hope you too are enjoying kind of what's written in there, and the encouragement to a people who are going through some difficult days and difficult times, as we are now. And I too hope that you're encouraged by who Jesus is and what he's done for us. God bless you. Bye-bye.